We're back with another episode of Uncivil War podcast.
Like we never motherfucking left.
Early. With your guy, Karma Chameleon, Karma Donis, Karma Kazi, Karma Sutra, depending on how I feel. Karma Trillion. And speaking of Trill, we got D Trill.
You got motherfuckers, man. You putting my name in there.
Karma Trillion. That sounds good though. Karma Trillion. Karma Quadrillion.
Yeah.
D Trill.
D Trill.
I've been knowing this guy for a long time.
And he always been who? D
Trill. D Trill. No, yeah. No AKAs.
No. You just gotta keep that shit one thing.
All right. Well, we back. We back. And we are, this is the first week into 2022. 222?
2022.
Yeah.
Yup.
Are you keeping up with your promises that you made to people? your resolutions that you put out there? I know you put some out there, bro.
Why you asking me that though?
I'm just saying.
You trying to make sure. Nah, man. I'm gonna do right.
I mean, what was the one that you? I mean, come on, keep it 1,000. Like you put some out there that you said this is what I'm gonna stop doing. This is what I'm gonna do. So what have you already fell short on? Let's be real. Be honest. Oh, okay. What you got in that cup? Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. It's all right. It's all good, man.
You know, and the thing is, man, I knew it was gonna be hard because I like to wind. Like I have to be at a certain level to do this podcast,
right?
And I've tried actually when
what you mean you gotta be at a certain level to do the podcast?
To be at a certain level to do the podcast, man, because it allowed me to think.
A certain level of what?
Just a certain level. So the thing is, like, you remember when Jermaine was here?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't drink anything that day.
Right.
And when I look at that episode, I was like, damn, man, like that you miss points. Like you would not, like, you would not the shine.
The juice don't make you.
No,
bro.
It don't.
You know it don't make you.
It just makes me fun.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is you don't really drink like that.
I know. I don't.
You don't really.
That's probably why my
you do not drink like that. Right? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Because it's like, damn, you talking like you got a problem, cuz you don't.
So look, I didn't really make any resolutions. Like I did say, be a better friend, be a better dad, be a better, like build my relationships stronger. You know what I'm saying?
And I said I was gonna open myself up to people too. You remember?
Yes.
I was gonna answer the text. It's crazy. Shanny Jack hit me the other day, and she was like, she had called.
Yo, I like that show. You talking about? Yeah, her show. I like the show. But go ahead.
Yeah,
I like that show.
Yeah, she hit me up, and she was like, I didn't answer the phone.
Right.
Because I did a Facebook post where I was like, I'm going to answer all calls and I'm going to answer all texts.
Right.
And she hit me and she was like, and I ain't answered. She was like, you must gonna wait to 2022 about the fuck blah blah blah.
Right.
And she called me again and I answered it.
Wow.
I was like, I gotta answer.
No doubt.
But I do fuck with Sharon though. But sometimes when I get home from work, I be like,
so
I just need a nap.
So look. This is Uncivil War podcast, right? We've always had, not always, but most of our shows we've had guests.
Great guests.
Just us today. You know what I'm saying? And this is a special show because we took questions from the audience,
so you know
from our audience.
So you know what that means. It's just us and you.
That's right. Just us and you. Which one? There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of cameras.
Yeah. Just us and you.
We answering your questions.
No doubt. So we're gonna dive right in because there's a lot of questions.
Yeah,
like y'all nosy.
I know.
Y'all want to know everything. You know what I'm saying?
And forgive me for looking at my phone to get these questions. But
no, I don't not forgive you. Like it's a lot of questions, bro. We gotta have a list. Look, I'm not committing all the questions to memory. So we got questions with names
really
attached.
Good questions too. Really
Yes.
good question. And
You want to set it off, or you want me?
Shouting out everybody. First of all, I want to shout out Evan Vision, and I want to shout out Evan Vision and everybody under the Evan Vision umbrella. Everybody's doing such a great job.
Yes.
I love all of the shows.
Absolutely.
Big shouts out to LA. And before we get started, I just wanted to do that. But let me read this first question, bro.
Before you read that question, I want to shout out one of our regulars on the show, LaShondra, Georgia Sweet Tea. She just made this for me. Yeah. And look. You can't really appreciate. You got to see the whole thing. I don't know if they can see the back.
They can see the back. Oh shit!
You see that? That's fire, right?
It is fire.
She made that for me. That's my company logo. I am a film producer. I have a film company, Global Media Savant. I am online. I'm on IG. I'm on Facebook. Globalmediasavant.com. Check me out. But she made this for me. So shout out LaShondra. And go ahead with your question.
All right. This first question is from a good friend, Victoria Torre.
Vicky wants us to tell secrets. Victoria, see?
I didn't even connect.
But go ahead. I know that's corny.
She said, what is the cause of black men and black women being so angry at each other? She wants to know that. And
okay.
let me
you go
dark.
Go dark.
I think it's systematic. I think it's a lot of things that have been put in place to keep black men and women from gelling and becoming progressive. Can I name those things or prove those things right here on the spot? No. But I do know that like a lot of the music that we listen to objectifies our women.
Right.
We give our women all of these colorful adjectives. I mean, bitch and hoe, that was like 80, 86. Like we got thought, knowledge. It's like the whole, like whenever you're speaking to somebody or to a group like that,
right,
they react.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody is gonna call you a bitch, a hoe, a thought, a freak, a jump off, and all of that shit, and they're gonna respond favorably. Like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
So the divide actually comes from a place now.
And when you say that, keep that thought. When you say that, I'm thinking, because that's mostly rap music. You know what I'm saying? Because you say music, mostly rap music.
That's what I mean.
Because that's not all, like, rap music is not all black music. You know what I'm saying? Because we do pop, we do, other things, R&B,
Can you name another?
Even in pop, though. Even in, like, R&B and shit, they saying that shit, too, now.
True.
Which is crazy. It crossed over. They never used to do that. That used to be taboo. You can't say that now. Yeah.
But we got the hot hands, so what's hot. But can you name another culture that has such a low reverence for their women?
Yeah, nah. Not really. Not off the top, no.
I can.
What? Because I'm not thinking, I'm just saying off the top, no.
I feel like a lot of Indians are misogynistic.
Indians or like real, like true Indians, not Native
Americans.
Of course, yeah.
Not Native, but I'm saying like, I feel like that there are a lot of cultures that are like, they have like misogynistic views, but it's not put to music.
What we would, yeah.
Like I feel like once it's put to music, then it's kind of like, it becomes like,
the music.
Yo, man, that's the real thing. Like whenever you put ideas and thoughts to a certain frequency, they are ingested stronger.
Yeah. Most definitely. Right. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So our music teaches us to behave the way, and there are songs that women make. Not
just music though, or like media. Media really controls the mind, controls and shapes the mind of American culture. Period.
Right.
Period.
So I hope I was able to answer your question, Vicky. You had another one too. You said, why aren't we separating the problem behavior from the person, addressing the behavior independently.
Okay.
I think that's a fair question. We do too much collective diagnosis, like general, like generally I think this about this, and we
Right.
should. She's right. We should one-on-one when you meet somebody. If you meet a young lady, if a young lady meets you,
Mm-hmm.
you guys should figure out how to resolve whatever insecurities, battles, or whatever it is
Right.
within that unit,
Yes.
instead of thinking
Yes.
having I don't like black women collectively. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like there are some awesome black women out there,
Right.
and there are nothing not so awesome black women out there. But to say that they all are one thing is almost just kind of like asinine. Actually,
Right.
it's not even. It's stupid. But
Yeah, to just group everybody together or make a general statement even. You know what I mean? And just feel that way about it. I mean, damn, there's people out there that's like that though. I don't date black women because, and it'll be a black man that say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't date black women because black, like you don't like all black, like you don't like no black women? Wow. But go ahead.
and her last question was, why aren't women investing into relationships anymore instead of women and men, instead of wanting to speed date so they can see how quickly they can get directly to sex?
Wait.
Okay, let me read it again.
Yeah, read it again.
Why aren't women and men investing into relationships and friendships anymore?
Mhm.
Instead, everyone is speed dating.
Got it.
Everybody is speed dating
got it.
directly into sexual interactions.
Okay. I don't think that's everybody, first of all, so that's, I don't think it's everybody. But the group she's speaking of, that she's speaking on, I believe, you know what? I would have to ask how old she is too. You know what I mean? Because the newer generation, you know what I mean?
I already said her name. She wanted to remain anonymous. I told everybody I'm saying her name.
The newer generation wants instant gratification. You understand? And it's not even just the newer generation. It's just that's crossing over to, Generation X too. You know what I mean? It's not gonna ever cross over to baby boomers, the older, like our moms.
Yeah,
But the newer generation wants instant gratification. Like that's just how it is. So it's like, yeah, it's like, yo, if I don't, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's my answer for it. And
this is my answer for it. I think that people are failing to see the value in gaining that foundation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's true.
For whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Validation, gratification, whatever. There is value in gaining that trust, that friendship. And if you fail to see the value, you're gonna skip right over whatever you don't see value in. Sitting there talking to a young lady, going on a date with her, sitting in the park, getting to know what's in her head.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing, man.
Yo, there's value in it. And if
not only is there value in it, well, yeah, there's value in it, and it's a beautiful thing, man. You're missing out. You're missing out on so much by not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you get to know the person more. You know what I mean?
Talk to me, LA.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, LA ain't talk to us.
No,
listen,
don't
bro, listen. Again, instant gratification. That's the new generation. They want it fast. And also too, depending on where you live, like, Atlanta, I think the ratio is still like 13-1 or something crazy. 13 women to one guy.
I don't even know if that shit's
so
true, dog.
No, it is. Look around. You mean to tell? Come on, man. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off.
I tell people this all the time. You can say it's 13-1, and you can line up 13 women.
Yeah. What quality? 13, yeah, but the quality.
Want all 13.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I'm just saying.
Right.
People feel like they have these options, so they're like, yo. if you're not giving me what I want now, and I don't, why do I need to take my time to get to know you? And that's here. That's here. So if she's from here, that's probably why she feels that way.
She's from the islands.
Ooh. But she lives here, right?
She lives here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's probably why she feels that way.
She's very cerebral. She's really sharp too. Very smart.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
That's what's up. Oh, let me get you one. Let me get you.
Big dog. You next, big dog.
So this is from Social Butterfly 222 on IG.
What's her real name?
She ain't giving it. So
you got some pictures of her in there?
Basically, I do. And I'm gonna send them to you.
All right.
She said non-sexual things that make women attractive to you. Name non-sexual things that make women attractive to you. So I'll let you go on this one.
You know that hairstyle with the girls.
There he goes with the hair again.
they braid it like all the way back, like they come down. That's attractive.
Yeah, that's dope.
That ain't sexual. Hairstyles. I love it when a woman can flip her hair in multiple ways. I love it. I don't give a damn if it's a weave, a wig, or whatever. I ain't gonna never come and critique you on the methods that you did to get your hair the way it looked. As long as it look good.
Right.
And if it do, I'm good with it. So hairstyles and different
hairstyles, okay. That's a non-sexual thing. For me, intelligence. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that's real for me. You know what I'm saying? People say that shit to get brownie points. That's for real, that's like super attractive to me. Like, yeah. So I would say intelligence. The way she carries herself, like confidence definitely is attractive to me. I like legs. I'm a leg person.
Nigga, that's sexual.
That's not sexual. That's not sexual. It's a physical part of a woman.
Yo.
I love legs. I like nice legs.
Everybody here is like, bro, you just lost the whole.
Look. I like legs.
Right.
I like breasts. No, let me stop. Nah, that's not. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Look. No, seriously, intelligence, definitely intelligence. And that's really, that's the main thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Can we build? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can we build?
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah. And honestly, energy too. That's the first thing that that's attractive. Sometimes you can't even explain the energy. It's like you look at somebody, they look at you, and there's instant like attraction there. There's an energy there. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is the word energy the new chemistry? Because that's just chemistry.
Yeah, but that's chemistry, right? Energy is chemistry. Yeah, you're right. It's not the new chemistry. It's always been chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just curious that right now.
So you want to build with every woman you meet?
No.
So why even put that up?
I'm saying a certain energy.
No, I'm saying you said earlier. You said, "Can we build?"
Can we build? Right.
So what you're doing to women who gonna watch this is thinking every man that come to them,
right,
is thinking, let's get married and have kids and all that.
Well, a lot of these women,
we didn't go there with it.
That's what a lot of women hear when you say that. Can we build? Oh, girl, he just made me so happy because that's what I wanted to hear a man say.
Build.
That's what's messing them up.
Now it depends on how they take that. How they take that statement.
Women take stuff like that literally.
Well, it depends on who you ask. And it's women.
And when we talk about
all women ain't like that.
But when we talk about build,
all women ain't like that.
But that's a good point too. I feel you. You said all women. So look.
All women ain't like a lot of things, man.
You go. You go because you did.
It's on me.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. I got you.
No, I had to. Let me get back in here because I thought you were still.
Okay, I'll go again. I'll go again because you did do a series of questions.
Yeah.
So I got a question from Dwight. What do you hope to find in your next partner? Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm curious to know your answer on this.
It's really easy. Peace.
This one. This one.
Peace. I want to be relaxed. I want to actually just feel like I can come into your realm and be myself and be accepted. That's just one, and it's really the other thing. The other thing is chemistry. Like I literally feel like chemistry is the main ingredients to longevity.
Yeah. Okay. Well, to echo your sentiments, your comments, yeah, definitely peace. That's good. Like I said before, can we build? Now I'll go deeper into that. When I say can we build, like
LA gonna shoot you with
I know
gun, dog.
when I'm explaining it now. So because people look at this, that statement, can we build spiritually? Can we build financially? Can we build, in the confines of just our relationship, period, like the things we share, you know what I'm saying? And uplift, like really building each other up, because a relationship is two people coming together. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not, now we're doing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be some compromise, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So can we do this? Can we truly do this and be happy? Right? Yeah. Because you're going to have to compromise something, right? So, but here's the thing. I want you to be 100% you and me be 100% me, and we still rock. Everything is good. You like everything that not you like everything, but you know what I'm saying? There's something about you that's giving me energy. There's something about me that's giving you energy, but we could stand alone together and still be, be one.
Can I accentuate your point right quick?
Yes.
I think
I don't even know if I articulated that correctly, but
I think what you are trying to say is can I be exactly what I am and you be exactly what you are, and it works.
Yeah.
You're smart enough to know, you've been in enough situations to know that there is no 100% cohesiveness.
Nope.
You said, oh, it's gonna be compromised. That's gonna be way more than compromise.
Right.
It's gonna be way. I learned that in the last relationship. Like, you think just being able to compromise and being able to do, all of the things that they talk about on these relationships. None of that shit.
Yeah.
All of that shit is helpful.
Yep.
But it's even more though.
Yeah.
So I think that's what you're trying to say. Like, you don't want to have to go outside of yourself to be in something that you plan to be in for a long time.
Right.
Because you can't live outside of yourself.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I respect that answer.
This next question is from Lisa Taylor, man. And everybody who know me know who Lisa is to me.
Who's Lisa? I know you for a long time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Lisa is ex-girlfriend, and she asked.
I know who she is.
She said, "What is love?"
That's a that's the whole show.
That's the whole show.
And there's
she would. That just makes sense,
Okay, what is love?
What is love?
Okay. It's intangible. First of all, love is not something that you can hear, smell, see, taste, or touch. Love is like an energy, in my opinion. Right? This is my opinion, because it's that feeling. It's a feeling, right? It's an energy. It's a feeling, and it's hard to describe it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you. Yeah, I mean,
good job though, man. You ran it. You
but it is.
Being one of them running backs that be like, I'm gonna run a motherfucking touchdown,
bro.
Ran right into the line,
bro. Bro, I'm saying, and listen, y'all, listen, guys.
Your velocity towards you was like, I'm
so look. This is coming from like all these questions are coming from a male point of view,
right?
You understand? So, and it is what it is. But to me, it's an energy. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing tangible. It's nothing you can see, hear, smell. Because you can do things. You can give someone flowers. You can do things that make them happy. Take them shopping. You can tell them. You can verbally tell somebody you love them all day, every day. Is that love? Is that love? You know what I'm saying? So it really is. It's a feeling, and I've had that feeling more than once in my life. I'm glad to say, you know what I'm saying? And I could say I've been in love. And as far as like, and I'm thinking she's talking about love in a relationship sense, right? So
nah, she just
just what is love?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So because I love my children, I love I love my mom. I love, love is yeah. Well, I don't really love an iPhone. I like it a lot.
You love a lot of things. It's just
exactly.
Things. They're just things. You love them.
Right. Right. So yeah, love is powerful, man. It's a powerful thing. What's love to you?
Listen, man. Love is an oasis to a thirsty, dying man. Listen, stay with me. You can say
I'm thirsty.
Everything that you can say outside of
thirsty, dying man. Go ahead.
Everything that you can say that you love, that is something that can make a decision, or something that can function, or something that can do something that'll alter your day, has disappointed you. Okay. Every woman, man, woman, and child that you can say that you love has disappointed you on some level.
Right.
Love is an oasis. Love is an idea. It's like, it is the perfect, people say perfect world. Love is the picture on the wall of a perfect world. I'm telling you. And I'm not trying to be deep or anything like that.
No.
But love is something that you experience in flashes, but it is not something that actually exists like an oasis. If you were thirsty, and if you were like,
wow.
Yeah, man.
I'm listening to you, man. I'm listening to you. So that's deep. That is deep. You're not trying to be deep, but that's deep. And it could feel like that because it's so aloof. That's what I'm saying. It's not a tangible thing. However, damn, that's deep. But no, I don't necessarily agree. But I will also say love is unconditional. Like no matter what.
Bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
That is
you know why? Let me tell you something. If my child, no, it's not. Because I'm gonna tell you this. If my child, no matter what my child does, no matter what, name anything, no matter what my child does, I'm gonna love my child.
But is that love?
That is love.
Is it though?
It is.
Or is it an adjective that you have equated to that notion? Is it just an adjective? Is it just an adjective that you equated to that notion?
No, it's a connective.
It might actually be some stronger than love, bro. Because I'm telling you.
Okay, what's strong? That's another question. What's stronger than love?
Because what you just said is not fleeting. It's not. I believe
so that. You think love is fleeting? That's what I'm saying. Love is unconditional.
You do too, based on the explanation that you just gave.
It's not fleeting because I said no matter what, I'm gonna love my child.
You already said it was not a tangible. Anything that's not a tangible, right. It's not even really there. It's not even something that you can measure.
It's nothing that you can measure, but it's still there. You can't measure the universe.
Oh.
It's there. You can't measure the universe. You can't measure space.
That's a bad analogy.
That's a terrible analogy.
How is it a terrible analogy?
Because we never tried to do that like nobody.
We can't. What we think is the universe is a speck in actually what it is. We haven't even touched. That's forever.
Speaking of what we haven't touched like 19 of these questions.
Let's go. Let's go. Is your go?
I just asked.
Okay. So check this out. Amani had a list of questions. We're gonna pop through them though.
Amani.
So Amani, where did you get the name Karma? Woo. So Karma, where'd I get the name? So it's not my birth name, obviously. It's my stage name. It's my rap. Like in New York, when I was doing music, that was the name we came up with. I was part of a group called Lotus, and that's what actually brought me down to Atlanta. I came down to do music, and we had like a little studio set up, and we started doing music and was making our way on the underground.
Right.
And we did music together. Obviously, people don't know that, so that's something for you. Absolutely. What made you start the podcast? You tell them that. Tell them the origin of the podcast. Cliff notes, quick.
Me. I hit up him and two other friends and was like, let's start a podcast. It never jumped off because COVID hit, and we was getting all kinds of wild ideas for a podcast. Like,
wild ideas. We had some wild ideas.
Strip club and all kinds of stuff.
Real talk.
Then a man came up into my inbox with just a simple thought and said, hey, do you want to start a podcast?
LA.
And I was like, hold my beer. Absolutely.
Yeah, hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So that's how we started the podcast. If you could go back and change one thing, what would it be? Not a damn thing. So that's quick on me. What would you change?
If I could change anything, it probably would be. No, I wouldn't change anything. I'm gonna put up with everything.
And real talk. Are you happy with where you are in life? I'm extremely happy with where I am in life. I'm
content. Happy is a whole nother. I'm content. I'm not overjoyed with where I am in life, but I see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I'll say I'm happy and I'm grateful. You know what I mean? And I try to remain grateful because that's how these manifestations are happening. Like I got a lot of things that's unfolding for me right now, and I realize the happier I am in the moment, like where I am right now in life, the more things happen for me. You know what I'm saying? Sound corny and shit, but it's true.
No,
it is. Real talk. Like it's the happier I am with where I'm at, the more things come, the more doors open, the more portals open. Quick. What's your greatest accomplishment thus far?
My son.
Yep.
My son is 27 years old. He's in the Army. He's married. He owns his own home. He owns a plethora of guns. He is my greatest accomplishment. I can't be more proud of him. He is the only thing that I feel like I've done right. And that's
you've done more things right.
Well,
I'm sure.
not that damn right.
Yeah, right.
That's getting it right.
Right.
He's the best son ever. So
for me, my son and my daughter. I'm proud of them both. Very smart. Anybody that knows me knows how I am about them. So yes, that is definitely my greatest accomplishment, and I don't think I'll have a greater accomplishment than that. So did you accomplish something that you told your parents you were going to do? This is still Amani, by the way. Amani asked these questions. She had a lot of questions for us.
No, man. my mama, 2 days, well, not 2 days. My mama died. She died, and we just held her hand when she died. But the last thing I heard her say, she told me to marry somebody. I'm not gonna put her name. Yeah, she said marry, and she said that person's name.
Are you serious?
She did, man.
Wow. Okay.
And I did not.
Well, so let me ask. Well,
that's just how. But
damn,
I'm not gonna even lie. I do look at that moment as a prophetic moment. Yeah. I do, because I was like, damn, mom was on point with that. When I think about the person,
are you serious?
I kid you not.
So wait, let me ask you this: Is the window still there? Is it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I spoke with that person the other day.
Man, the window's still there. They alive. The window's still
Listen,
there.
yo, listen to me.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Okay.
I spoke with that person the other day, and the window is not there.
The window's
People
there.
move on, man.
The window's there.
Hey, man, if you say so.
It is. She's alive. All right.
Not how she was sounding. She wouldn't sound like
As far as I go, yeah, did I accomplish something you told your parents you were going to do? Yes. And so for my dad passed away when I was 12.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing he instilled in me, wanted me to be, is fearless. Like, just have no fear, period. He would do anything he thought I was scared of, he'd make me do it 1,000 times just so I don't be scared of it. Be terrified the whole time doing it. But then after a while, I'd be like, oh, I'm not scared anymore. You know what I'm saying? So yes, because I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do just about damn near anything. I jumped out of a plane. I mean, anything, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I face fear on different levels. So yes, for my dad and for my mom, yeah, my mom just, my mother just really wants me to be happy, ultimately. And I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I would have to say, meanwhile, Scam Likely is calling me, but I'll get back to Scam. I know everybody knows Scam Likely, you know what I'm saying? But
Scam
all right,
Like, I got a question.
last couple of questions.
How's your warranty doing?
Right. Last couple of questions. What would you say to your younger self now that you are doing something you love? I wouldn't say anything. My younger self, I would tell my younger self, to relax. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like super just anxious, you know what I'm saying? But I also would tell my younger self to take advantage of the moment. You know what I mean? Take time in the moment, take advantage of the moment, because I think I took the moment for granted as well. I'm thinking like, oh, well, when you're young, you're just like, yo, whatever, that'll come back around. And this for some reason, this pops in my head when hip hop from Rockefeller, when we were doing music, you met with hip hop,
right?
And he wanted to, I don't know if he wanted to sign just you or sign the group or whatever. We was doing music at the time. It don't matter. That was the opportunity, and I'm not thinking for you, but that was the opportunity. I felt like, damn, Trill, like you should have took that opportunity, because that, in my mind, because I was like, yo, you were doing music back then. Your music was fire. Rockefeller, like, they was feeling it, and I remember you coming back to me like, yo, man, F that, we could do this ourselves, blah, 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 blah. And that's cool. That's cool. Never mind. But yeah, okay. Anyway, so what would you tell your younger self now that you're doing something you love?
I would tell my younger self two things. One, time is of the essence. And two, learn the value of credit and real estate. Get into that. More so credit than anything. Learn the value of credit. I would nobody.
That's what you would tell your younger self?
Yeah, because nobody ever said that. Even like I was well like past 27, 28.
Right.
And still nobody had said it.
Right. Right.
So that's what I would tell my younger self.
And the last question from Amani. Damn, Amani, you loaded me. What's yeah, right?
Damn now.
What's one life lesson you would give the younger generation?
Stop doing dumb shit. Learn the value of the people that look like you.
Yeah.
Learn the value of the people that look like you.
Yeah.
Learn to connect with your tribe. Learn to connect with your people. Don't drown in this message that come in this bullshit music. That's what I would tell them. Stop it with this bullshit. Stop killing the people that look like you.
Right. Okay. What questions you got? I agree with that. Oh, what I would tell the younger, while you're looking, what is a message for the younger generation? That's a great message, by the way.
Don't
really slow down. Yeah. Like, slow down and relax. You know what I'm saying? Slow down and relax. slow down and relax. Like, yo, it's okay.
Hey, man,
like,
like
instant
that
gratification.
message there with
Take the
mine,
stairs. Take the stairs. You know, sometimes
Take the stairs, yeah.
sometimes take the stairs. The elevator, you know, is not always the best way. So, you know,
Hey,
sometimes it is.
check this
Sometimes it
question out,
is,
LA.
but sometimes it's not.
This question is from Ebony Adams, who is a really, really cool friend of mine on IG. She says, do you believe in poly relationships?
What's the definition of poly relationship? People that don't know.
Poly relations, polygamy, like when somebody has decided to have more than one spouse,
Multiple partners.
and enter an agreement with both of them, and both said spouse agrees to cater to that one person.
Ain't necessarily gotta be a spouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It don't necessarily have to be a spouse. So,
You know, he asked me, I told him what I knew.
yeah.
Just, I mean,
Solomon had many wives. No.
Right. I guess
So
I'm gonna throw a dart at that board and say, look, I'm not trying to be evasive when I answer this, but the answer to that question is I believe in what the fuck you believe in. If that's what you want to do, who am I to say? I'm just not qualified to be like.
That wasn't the intent of that question. What are your beliefs on it? Not what do you think somebody else should do?
yeah, that's true. What do you believe?
I believe when I'm in a relationship with just one woman, I'm having a hard enough time. There is no way
You feel like you in a relationship with 4 women with just one woman.
So ain't no way in hell.
That's how I feel sometimes. Like this is the same woman, but damn.
I mean, if you gotta know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not interested in. So that you're right, LA. The question was, do you believe in? I don't want one, but I believe you can do whatever the hell you want to.
Yeah. So my answer to that's funny. That's good. My answer to that is I believe every relationship is different. So depending on the relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if that's what makes 2 people happy, by all means, you're not hurting anybody. And I just feel like as long as you're being honest with your partner or your mate, you know what I'm saying? Being honest, yeah, and yourself, your partner, and your mate, yeah. And I believe you can change your mind at any damn time too. You understand? There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say, hey, I believe in this, I want to do this, boom. And if you change your mind, you change your damn mind. Communication is really the most important. Communication is the most.
Nobody's gonna stay in anything that they feel like they can pull the parachute cord on.
Yeah.
And just be like, I'm out this shit. I ain't feeling it.
Well, why should you?
What do you mean?
You only have one life. You sound like a woman.
Be happy.
You do.
Be happy.
No, I'm just making an observation. There are look, the problem with all of this shit is there's a group of people that feel like that.
Yeah.
And they mix with the group of people that feel like y'all. The problem is everybody who wait.
Everybody don't feel like y'all. Because
He's just making it. Yeah.
I'm saying, but I'm saying like
he never said he felt one way or another.
Yeah,
though.
I'm saying like if everybody need to line up with who the hell who rocking with who. If you know that you're talking to somebody that's that's in it for the long haul, line up with somebody like that.
Yeah.
If don't be desperate and be like, now I got a feeling he ain't gonna stick around, but I'm gonna try to make him do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
Look, going back to poly.
Right though.
No.
I don't necessarily.
Good thing you over there. Now you want to talk and shit. I be trying to get him to talk and hear.
I don't think that's always the case though. So I think it's different. Like I said, I think depending on.
Fair.
So going, yeah.
That's
I don't think that's not always the case.
Everybody had multiple questions.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
Can people be in love with more than one person at a time? The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. Yeah, I agree with that too.
Now you're gonna get some women that's gonna refute that, and you know what I'm saying. And they are actually
me.
Well, you're right. I think the multiple love people be men the most time. So I know.
You know,
have you ever been in love with more than one person at a time?
So when you're saying So when you're saying in love,
I threw the gasoline on his ass.
no.
Yeah.
When you're saying in love, because I had to really think about the. I had to think about the. I had to think about the actual question, because you can love multiple people at the same time. Now, being in love with multiple people at the same time, I don't know, because I don't think I've been in love with more than one person at a time. And I say in love, like, this is, we are on a certain level. Now, I'm dead serious. Hey, you laugh, but now, do I think it's possible? Do I think it's possible? Yeah, I think it's possible. But have I experienced that myself? Like being in love at the same time?
What's the definition of being in love?
Got him.
That's a show.
I think he did. I think
is that our show next week? That's the whole show.
No. I think you covered that though. I'm gonna throw you a lifeline. You did cover that.
It ain't a lifeline, but go ahead. How'd I cover it?
Well, you said depending on how you see it, depending on how someone defines it.
Exactly.
Right. So I mean, it really does depend on that.
Right.
If I had to answer that question, I think that you can.
Right.
I think that you can inundate yourself with way too many options, and you can become enamored with multiple options. I think it's possible, and even on a deeper level, like not just surface love, like
right.
Oh man, I love you, go and we hang out. It'd be even deeper than that. So
yeah, the surface is not the love. To me, in my opinion, the surface level is not love. Love ain't surface.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta keep love and
exactly.
So let me read. So the question is, can you be
in love? Now that's what I'm saying.
Being in love is mostly romantic and sexual. So yeah, you can be in love with multiple people.
No, I think it's deeper than just romantic.
No, it's not. That's the definition. That's the Webster definition.
No, well, that's Webster.
We can't
romantic and sexual is in love.
We have to justify it by the definition.
You can be romantic, but you can be romantic and sexual with somebody and not be in love.
Oh boy,
you can. You can be romantic and sexual with someone and not be in love. So Webster, I don't know who the hell Webster.
Y'all keep equating love with in love.
That's what I'm saying. In love.
Yeah, but in love is not love. You get what I'm saying?
I do. I feel you 1,000%. That's my point. In love is not love.
I don't feel that shit.
What?
Bro, come on.
What LA saying, man?
I know what he's saying 1,000%, and I agree with it.
And I feel like because everybody's definition of being in love is not across the board.
It's not, but
I'm most certainly not going to let
it have to be if it's a concrete definition.
There is no concrete definition.
It absolutely is.
Oh, I think just said it absolutely is.
Right.
If we're going according to Webster, right?
Yeah, that is something with Webster. I'll be damned if I let Webster define love for me.
You feel well. You can't.
Ooh, it's getting hot here. What's the next question?
You should throw every dictionary out the window for everything, right?
No, that's ridiculous, LA. Why would I throw the entire definition?
Because you don't agree with in love, right?
Because I don't agree with one thing. I should dismiss the entire
What's race?
I got another question, cause we got to keep it moving. Now, if you want to stay in here for 3 hours, we can do it.
Y'all got 25 minutes.
Okay, we got 25 questions. So the next question by Ebony is, what do you think about the new strand of COVID IHU that was discovered in France today?
So COVID and the flu got together and formed a group called what is it? Flovid. They don't form the group like Jodeci and shit. You know how Jodeci took their names and put it together and shit? Jodeci.
Fam said COVID got together.
COVID and the flu formed the group. That's what I feel like. It's some bullshit. Like what the? Come on, bro.
Man,
come on, Flovid.
Ebony, you my.
It's not just now. It's in Florida. Today they said it made its way. No, not Florida. Los Angeles. Flovid is in.
You shit.
Flovid. If that's Flovid, it's in. Flovid is now performing in. They performing in L.A. They don't form the group, dog. Like I hope it's a short tour though. I ain't trying to see that tour.
Answer your question, I think it's all about getting boosted.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
These shots that are not working for whatever they're trying to do, so that's why they keep. Oh, you gotta get the booster. You gotta keep getting the boosters. You gotta keep. What? Why?
Look at my friend Candy. Look at her. She said her question is, if you are a man in a relationship, should you be liking pictures of other women on IG?
She bad, yo. She is a cutie pie. She bad. Now, should you be? Wait, that's. I don't know if that's a. I mean, that's a question. All right, Candy. All right. That's her name, Candy.
Candy. Yeah, look.
Should you be like? If you're in a relationship, should you be liking other women?
Yeah.
Pictures. Why not?
Candy, I'm a like dumb pictures.
Yeah.
I be liking dumb pictures.
Why not?
I be liking pictures that I don't even like.
See, that's somebody who think they in love.
You stupid. He said that's somebody who think they in love.
She's an avid listener.
But yeah, no doubt. I respect the question, but I will say, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not.
Sorry, Candy, and I know you think it. You don't like
absolutely not.
So she
look, like and comment. I will like and comment on the picture. Candy I might even be like, "That's you." Candy you look beautiful. And the woman I'm with is not gonna be like she gonna be like, yeah, she is beautiful. She ain't finer than me, but she beautiful. That's what my girl's gonna say.
She gonna slick feel some kind of.
No, she ain't. She not a woman I'm with.
She doing an argument.
Not a woman I'm with.
Like you
not any woman I'm with.
She will do an argument, boy. She won't right there, but when y'all get into it,
she gonna bring that shit. I
got one. Yeah. All right, so I got one from Colleen Franklin. Colleen. Well, let me do this one first. She has two questions. So, if a man and a woman are in a casual this is a deep question, actually, guys. So, damn.
Buckle up.
If a man and a woman are in a casual relationship and she gets pregnant and wants to keep the baby, and he doesn't, should she be able to put him on child support? I have an answer for that, and I'm going to read it again real quick. If a man and a woman are in a casual relationship and she gets pregnant and wants to keep the baby, and he doesn't, should she be able to put him on child support? So, yes, I say yes. And the reason I say that is because, first of all, you were in a casual relationship. If you didn't get a vasectomy, or if you didn't use protection, or you laid down with this woman unprotected and you didn't talk about this beforehand, or if you did talk about it beforehand and you decided to still be with this woman sexually and it happens, man, listen, that's on you. It's on you. Period. That's it. Like, yes, she should be able to do that shit.
But what's the other side? For her side?
For her side, well, the question is, should she be able to put him on child support?
But if you put me on child support, I should have all the rights of a father, right?
Absolutely, you should have all the rights of a father. See, I feel like that.
But see, most women ain't gonna go that far with it. It's just gonna be, give me my money. Okay, can I see my son?
I don't think that's true. I don't think most women are
nah, LA, I don't think that LA
don't do that.
Look at social media enough.
You might look at too much.
I don't know, LA. I don't agree with that.
I understand.
I think most women.
I think most women be like, hey man, if you want to come be a father, you will whatever you want to do. Yeah, give me my money.
And you can't look at one or two cases where the woman is being like, I don't want you to do. I don't need nothing from you but money.
You said you can't look at one or two cases.
You can't just look at that, because I don't think most women are like that.
Hey, man, pull that shit up, man.
But it's a lot of petty people out there.
I know a lot of petty women that are like that. However, I don't think that's most women. I just, me personally.
I hope you're right.
All right. So her other question, and we rock on the same answers.
Yeah.
The other question, should Alec Baldwin be held responsible for shooting director Helena Hutchins? So, do you know about that case?
Yeah, he shouldn't be.
You know that? Yeah. I don't think so either, because here's the thing. There's a lot of protocol that should have happened. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think he should be held responsible. There's a lot of protocol that was supposed to happen before that even happened.
Yeah.
Before the gun got in his hand, it should have been checked 3 times by 3 different people before it got to him.
Yeah.
So no. To me, it's a no-brainer. I don't know about anybody else. I think it's just the tragedy of it, and it's Alec Baldwin, and they're making it's big. Of course, somebody say it again.
He need to be quiet.
Running his mouth.
Yeah, he does need to be quiet.
You're a film producer.
Yeah.
With the technology we have, shouldn't even been a bullet in it.
It shouldn't have been a bullet in there. Not even the technology, just the protocol on set.
I'm saying
There's a protocol on set.
With special effects, you can make it seem like that gun was fired without even a projectile being in there.
Right.
So it shouldn't be 2022.
Exactly. So great questions, Lane.
Yeah, that was
Colleen, great questions. You go.
Colleen. Okay. My next question is she told me not to say her name, but I did tell everybody I'm shouting out everybody. I mean, it's just you, Jen. It's all good. Everybody who
Some people want to be anonymous,
Look,
dog.
man,
If she thinks she want to be anonymous,
I'm not doing
bro, don't blow up nobody's spot.
I got pictures of Jen. I'm not gonna get out of here, yo. I'm doing great.
Let me see the picture.
Get out of here.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No,
me see
not
the
those
picture.
kind of pictures.
all right.
She's not even that kind of girl at all.
Right. So
You met Jennifer.
Oh,
we was at.
it gave him a real name.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna say a last name.
you didn't say her last name.
I didn't yet.
Oh
Damn it.
shit! Now she wants to be anonymous, bro.
Look, Jennifer. Okay.
Okay.
I'm good. Jennifer.
And that's a general name too.
That's a general name.
Okay.
Were you crazy?
What's she
But
saying?
people who know me know exactly what I'm talking about. She said,
Damn.
if you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive.
Oh, that ain't even a racy question. So you could have said her whole name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who would it be?
Me?
Yeah.
3 people dead or alive? Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
I would like to have dinner with Rosario Dawson. I would like to have dinner. I would like to have dinner.
That was dirty. You fully damn well you can't go to dinner with Rosario Dawson. Dog.
Why? Rosario Dawson, Tracy Ellis Ross,
Yeah.
and you know what? Everybody throws that Jay-Z dinner thing around. I would like to have dinner with Jay-Z to talk business. Like I want to get in his mind and get some.
Like he'll sit down and talk zero business.
You know what? I think he's more like in a closed setting and in a certain situation, he's more approachable than not. And I know, of course, we know people that know him that's in that circle. So yes, I think that those are my 3.
Right.
Those are my 3.
Right.
So
for me, I would want to have dinner with Rihanna. Because I just want to sit across from her. Because she is absolutely stunning. This nigga gonna call me a creep like 90 times. That's not creepy. She's beautiful.
one more person.
Nigga, 3. You could only do 3 for the intro.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Just
Go ahead.
throw the word out there. We ain't gonna go into it.
I'm cutting you off. Go ahead. I'm
Go
listening.
ahead.
Nah,
Rihanna,
it's okay.
Rihanna, Jada Kiss.
Okay.
I'm a huge Jada Kiss. Yo, but man, Jada Kiss is like you.
Yeah.
It happens every time.
I'm gonna slide my other one in while he's doing that.
It happens every time.
Will Packer, and that's not far fetched. Like a director I'm working with works close with him and has worked with him. Will Packer, because being that I'm in the film world, I love his films. I love his style of his approach when it comes to film. So I would love to sit down with him and just pick his brain a little bit more.
All right. So Rihanna,
Mm-hmm.
Jada Kiss,
Mm-hmm.
Denzel Washington. I mean, I don't know what it is about that guy, man. I don't do the impression. You're gonna make me do my both the Bible.
It's terrible.
Right.
Yeah, I can't do Denzel.
Yeah. And
I do other voices, but I can't.
But the thing is, I just want to sit across from this guy, soak up all of that good energy. Those
are good. I like those.
Yeah, I
like Rihanna,
I love
boy.
those 3.
So
No,
I have a quick question. She has another one. Go ahead.
How does a man know he is in love? What makes a man fall in love with a woman?
My goodness. Yo, these questions.
I feel like
I respect the question. I don't want to say nothing bad.
We can answer that.
Right.
We can like go on tour. We can make money from that. Right.
Yo, this podcast would be off the hook. We say so old.
I'm not even qualified to answer that question.
Yeah. Read it one more time.
How does a man know he is in love? What makes a man fall in love with a woman?
I think for me, I think it's what I said earlier. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's an energy. You know what I mean? It's nothing tangible. It's nothing that she did or said or is wearing or none of that. Like, and it might be it's none of that and it's all of that, because sometimes all of that works together. I'm attracted to women that are very feminine. I love feminine, like I love the female energy, I love all of that. Right. And I love, presentation and, intelligence, and just, you got a lot going on for yourself. But like, as far as quote unquote falling in love, because you can have all of that and then that chemistry is just not there, or that chemistry energy that what we was talking about earlier is just not there. So, but intelligence is sexy as a motherfucker.
No, to answer that question, my answer to that question is there's no general.
Yeah.
Everybody's draw is different. So I'm not qualified to answer that. I can't answer that for all men. There's what makes your boat float don't make my, you know what I mean? So,
right. What you shit don't make me eat. What you eat don't make me shit.
Right.
Whatever.
So the thing is, like what you said is fine, and
right.
I can't refute any of that.
Okay.
And
she got another one.
She had one, and this was, let me see.
This is Jennifer. She had a list.
Let me see if we want to field this one. As it pertains to men, do you think relevancy for marriage has changed over the years? What, if anything, would make you get married today?
Yeah, so I think it does.
Absolutely.
I think it has.
Absolutely.
You want to jump on it first, or do you want me to?
Well, yeah, I mean, for me, when my attempt to get married was met by a lot of tumultuous, just inner conflicts in that relationship. I don't want to say anything derogatory about anybody. I just left out of that interaction, not wanting to get married.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And will I revisit that? And I feel like I'm starting to get to a point where it's like I can entertain the thought again. But for quite some time, I was just kind of like, that shit is dead.
For me, I would say I'm divorced. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. From
a woman that I was madly in love with. I was depressed 6 months. Like, I was depressed after my divorce. I'm not going to front. I was very depressed.
Right.
And felt like, I don't, during that time, I'm never getting married again. I'll never do that again.
Right. I think that's natural.
And here's the thing. I met a woman that I felt that way about again. And I was like, I never thought I would even feel that way again.
Mm-hmm.
She passed away.
Yeah.
And really almost 3 months to, New Year's Eve, the 30th, December 30th, 3 years, 3 years ago, she passed away. That was like a beautiful chapter in my life. You know what I'm saying? But what that did for me was it made me feel like, it's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can love on that level again. I could feel that way again about somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And because I truly felt like, I'll never feel that way. The way I felt about my ex-wife while I was with her, I'll never feel that way about another woman again. And I did. You understand? Mm-hmm. And she passed away. So I know the possibilities of being on that level. And would I marry again? Is that something? I would never say never. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say, that kind of did, like, once she passed away, it kind of, it it kind of closed me a little bit, but I'm still
This is the thing I want. This is the thing I want.
I'm
Jennifer
still
to know, because I know Jennifer. She's a. I can't say enough good things about her. Men make an attempt to do something like marriage for whatever reason. Sometimes the men's motivation don't even be in the. I actually heard a lot of situations where men was just trying to marry the woman because they didn't want nobody else to have her.
Mhm.
I actually know a lot of guys that actually were madly in love with the woman that they chose to marry. But when a man makes that declaration and they shoot that shot and it does not happen for whatever reason, something dies in that man, and that attempt is very. So I just
and I was feeling. I'll be honest with you. I was feeling a little residue about that too. Yeah. So go ahead.
So I mean that's it. I don't want to harp on it.
Yep.
And,
all right.
Jennifer, I definitely appreciate your questions.
Great question.
Yeah, absolutely. So
great question.
What we got next?
That was her last question.
That was her last question.
Okay. Now this is a quick one from Diane Coleman. Yeah, Princess Di. I like to call her Princess Di. When will you showcase creatives on your show?
Nice.
So she's a creative. She's a really good friend of mine. She is a writer. She easily could be a stylist. You know what I'm saying? So I know that's why she's asking the question. In fact, I'm gonna have her on the show because she's part of a writing room that I'm in right now. We're writing for a television series. She's one of the writers in that room. She's super creative. I'm gonna bring them all. Look, we're gonna squeeze them on this couch because there's 4 of them. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna bring them on the show. So yes, we will have creatives on the show. In fact, who will you bring? You said the 17th you was bringing someone.
The 19th, Tavia.
Okay.
Tavia's.
It might be sooner than later that we have. I don't know which camera. Sooner than later that we have creatives on the show. Creatives. She means when she says creatives, I know she's talking about music, film, all that. Right. And we've had a create because I feel like Georgia Sweet Teas. She's creating T-shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's a creative.
Yeah, people that have creative minds.
But we will have film, some film on there. We might even have
rappers, whoever.
Yeah, Filmmakers Lab. We're gonna have Filmmakers Lab on here. We're gonna have a lot of different people. So yes, soon, like this month.
They have any other questions?
So, she did not.
Okay.
That was Diane Coleman's question.
Jobina Gladley. I said her whole name.
Oh, well, that's okay. I mean, she put it out there, right? She put it out there.
She's cool. She was super cool. She's a super dope young lady. She says, "What makes dating different from being in a relationship, especially if both are exclusively dating each other?" And I like the question. So if you are exclusive with somebody, what's the difference between that and just dating?
That's easy for me.
Yeah.
So dating, if you're exclusive, you're exclusive. You're not dating anybody else.
I feel like if you're exclusive, you're in a
relationship. That's it. You're in a relationship. You're not going to be dating anybody else, right? Unless you're in a poly.
No.
Unless you're a poly.
Yeah. No question about it. The only other thing is like the spoken agreement between you guys. Yeah. If you have a spoken agreement and say, hey, we're this now.
Right.
That's a relationship.
Right. Yes.
And if y'all exclusive, that just absolutely y'all should be or whatever. I don't know.
So
people get into all kinds of things, right, LA?
Yep.
But it's like what? I was doing.
Right.
Anyway, the answer to that is the spoken agreement that you have. If somebody says, yes, you're my so-and-so, we have this, I want to be exclusive with you, and they agree. That's a dual agreement, that's a relationship. Dating is like, you can be popping from here to here to here to here to here, and you've explained to all of these people that, hey, I'm from here to here to here to here to here, and that's cool, right? You know what I'm saying? That's basically dating.
And let me say this, though. We got to be clear. So, men and women are different, as we all know. We think differently. Men are, this is what I said. Okay? when I initially hold
Where
on.
you going?
When we talked initially, I told you what my intentions are. I said this is what I'm doing. Like, yo, I am dating other people, this, that, and the third, and the woman agreed. Right? This happens a lot, and this is why I'm bringing it up. But here's what happened. Here's what happens.
Pregnant pause.
Here's what happens.
What?
You start rocking with this woman. You've been with her for months now. This is happening, and you're spending a lot of time with her. You don't have this conversation again, though. But in your mind, you're like, we're still dating because we talked about this before. In her mind, it's 3 months in. We go together. We in a relationship now. But what a man will say is that's not what we talked about. But no, you look, I'm cooking for you. You come over, we do this, I do that. Where you spend money on me, I spend money on you. We're taking trips, we're in a relationship. And then a man will say, that's not what I said. That's not what we agreed to.
Is she wrong?
She's not wrong because here's the deal. As men, we need to realize this and know this and recognize this, and you need to check in ever so often and be like, hey,
yeah, I agree with that. That's solid.
Remember the conversation we had?
That's solid.
How are you feeling right now about our relationship? How are you feeling about where we are right now?
That's solid.
So, but a lot of men don't do that. A lot of men are just going to stand on what was said. And back in the day, I was one of those guys because I was dating. When I first came to Atlanta, I was dating. And, you know, I didn't do the check-in. And, you know, people feel you. You know what I'm saying? They get it. It's like, man, you know, we spend a lot of time. And they might not even be seeing anybody. So in their mind, like, you are it. You are it. Like, we're together. But no, you're in your mind, you're like, remember that conversation we had when we first started? Well, that was months ago. So I felt like because you're sleeping over and I'm sleeping over and we're doing this. So yes, you have to check in, dog. That's pretty much it. You got to check in.
They're not tripping.
So that's a conversation that it's communication, man. We just need to have more of it. You said women ain't what?
They're not tripping when they do that. They're not tripping.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pouring that kind of time and energy.
Yeah.
I feel like, look, man, you got to do exactly what you said.
You got to have the check-in.
Yeah, man, but you got to listen too. And if they feel this is the shit, you got to shit or get off the pot, man, with women. Get out that motherfucking way, man. Get out that face, man. For real though, like
you said, get out these folk face.
I love, man. Me and Sean always laughing at that when I say that, but I be like, man, get out them folk face, man. If you
said it on one show, I held my laughing because
go to the finish line with them folks and them folks trying to do all that, man. Get out them folk face, LA. Now damn, now.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
He said that's all right. We're gonna move
on.
Why,
LA?
Listen, everybody ain't trying to get married.
I just said that. No, how is it the dumbest shit ever when I just said that?
I want to say it from your perspective.
Okay.
I'm saying it from the perspective of women I've heard say it.
They
every woman, now I'm going to say every, let me quantify this.
Okay.
Most women I've talked to, and most of my friends are females, they are ready to get married at 5 years old.
How many women is that?
You said 5 years old.
I got a lot of female friends.
Niggas, you couldn't have no more than 100. We cannot base this thing based on
I have a lot of female friends.
For however many you have, there is not enough for you to make a general conception.
I don't want my wife to hear this, but if you see my inbox and how many women ask for advice from me in my inbox,
I get a lot of women that ask me for advice too.
It's over.
But let me ask you this.
It's not enough, LA, for you to make a general.
I said, let me quantify.
All right. All right.
That's why I said a lot. I hear a lot of women say that. A lot of women are geared from childhood. That marriage is it. Men aren't.
This is the thing about that, though, LA. My point is, if you are a man that is cerebral enough to be able to process information in an exchange between two people. If you and I are exchanging information, you've told me what you want. And I can look within myself and say, A, I either want that, or B, I do not. Wait.
Getting hot in here, man.
If I can say I want that or I do not want that, I can relay that information back to you effectively. Am I correct?
But
Now, wait. Now, if that does not line up with somebody that is on a mission to become what we're talking about, get out them folk.
that's not fair. That's not fair. What if I care about you a lot?
Then you made it about you.
But I'm
only making it about you.
I care about you a lot, but I'm not ready to get married.
Oh, you talk about the whole like tying the knot part.
Is it a fourth? Is it a wait?
If I just like being around you and want to be with you, and we've been
but then a conversation has to happen, and you both make a decision at that point.
I'm going off what you said.
Yeah.
Now,
if you already had that conversation,
right?
I'm ready to do this, and it keep going 8 months, and she harboring some type of thing in her because her friend got married and y'all ain't married.
But look, no. But if she's doing that, then yeah. But if she ain't even doing that,
you gotta do a check-in, LA. You gotta check. You gotta do a check-in. You've been rocking with her, and I said that, but I also said you need to check in. You need to check in every 3-4 months
because that's how communication works.
No.
Yo, man,
a man don't need that because we said what we said. We mean what we mean, right?
If the way that you,
and I'm not saying that a woman don't mean what she means, but I'm saying a woman, no, but so we're built different, man. We're built different. There's estrogen and testosterone. There's estrogen and testosterone. We are built different.
Let me tell you something about this guy. I am cerebral. I can look within myself.
Dodge this.
I can look within myself. It do, man. I'm self-aware.
That's more.
I think
I can look within myself, assess what it is. Look, man. Either
it's communication, bro. That's really it. The bottom line.
Either you give it. Wait.
That ain't what I want.
You said it once, and then
have to say it again.
You shouldn't have to say it again. As a man, you feel that way, and I feel that way.
As a man, you feel that
way. You shouldn't.
If you were the woman and you wanted to get married, and you relay that to me, and I tell you, not right now.
Right.
We rocking 7-8 months. If you ain't came back to me,
you're asking the man that question.
No. I'm saying if the woman come back to me and she don't come back to me in those 7-8 months, and she just harboring some shit, and she ain't told me, oh, babe, we need.
That's a different.
Why is it on me to come out and say,
let me ask you. Honestly, that's not a bad point.
Yeah, it's not a bad point. That's why I said communication is important, man.
Let me ask you this though. Now, in the same scenario that you just gave, if said woman goes, you know what? He already said this. I ain't finna ask his ass nothing else. I'm just finna dip.
Right.
Then
you're caring ass.
No,
you care a lot.
No, then you accept that because you said it in the beginning. Now,
what most men do?
No, I ain't gonna say most men. Don't say most men.
Let's say some men do. I don't know what do a lot of men do.
They get upset. So what's going on?
They get upset.
But the thing is, most men, if you come in here and you say, "Damn, why she left you? Why she left you? She wanted to get married and I didn't."
Sorry, I left you.
Do you want to get married now? No, I don't want to get married now. Okay, then what you upset for?
Oh man, that's good. You couldn't write.
You raw, boy.
Hell,
you raw.
You couldn't write a
boy. You hardcore.
You can write a better ending to a story, right? If that's what happens. But for the most part, men don't even know how to facilitate their emotional.
Don't be general.
Most. A lot of guys.
Lots.
A lot of guys.
Don't you say most.
A lot of guys are emotionally illiterate.
No.
A lot of guys are.
I told my wife me and my wife had this conversation a couple of weeks ago. We are too caring. That's why we shut down. You get what I'm saying?
Well, one thing about LA, you're talking to your wife, bro. I know better than this. I'm a man.
Oh, we talk a lot. But I got kids, 8, and my boys cry more than my girls.
Understood.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, women are definitely emotionally sound. They're way more in touch with their emotions than we are.
Yeah.
So
we are way more emotional.
But women are way more in touch with their emotions than we are.
How to control them.
Exactly.
Look, me saying that men are emotionally illiterate basically accentuates that women are emotionally intelligent. You just made my point.
No,
women aren't.
That wasn't the point.
That was my point.
No, the point you were trying to make was that we don't know how to speak on our emotions.
We don't know. We don't.
We do it all the time. Men do it all the time.
We try. When we make attempts,
we do it all the time. Look how fresh I am. Look how good I look. Look at my watch. Those are emotional things.
Hey, man.
We want people to look at us.
It all depends on who you ask when you say that last. Actually means nothing to a lot of people.
Look, you got on bangles. That's some emotional ass shit.
I just love bracelets. That don't mean that.
What word you just use? I love.
I just told you love was the oasis. I just told you it was something that was not disputed.
It was poetic.
I'm going to the next question.
Oh yeah, because y'all got 10 minutes.
All right.
Nigga done wasted all our time, and now we got.
I'm gonna.
10 minutes.
So look, I actually got two. Yeah. So.
Yo, we ain't gonna cover all of them. You got
no.
questions.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I
only got one question, and I got these two right here. So, so this is from Anonymous. They want to remain anonymous.
You gonna let them go?
I am, of course. Is it possible to have a healthy relationship if one partner has deep insecurities? Does it look different if the insecure person is male or female? So, question again. Is it possible to have a healthy relationship if one partner has deep insecurities? So that is not a healthy relationship.
Man,
you said deep insecurities? No, it's not possible. Now, it's not possible. It's not.
It's not possible.
It's not.
It's not. If you got bad insecurities and you working on your shit and you are not where I'm at, and I ain't got no insecurities like that, we're not gonna make it.
Right. Exactly.
Not gonna make it.
We ain't gonna make it. Period. Yeah. And it don't matter if it's male or the female having the insecurity.
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter at all.
Man, look at that. We came together.
Right. Ain't no. I'm gonna let you finish it. Ain't none of that.
That shit was.
That's
all of the
That was
answers.
just a question to incite that.
There you go.
Can't handle it more than women can. That's all that was.
She
tried it. She tried it.
She tried it.
Not-
Ain't no women here, so we ain't got no bite back. But she tried it. That shit didn't work.
You stupid, y'all. You wow. Go ahead. I'm almost finished with mine too.
Well,
how's your list going?
I'm
you got a list, boy. You got this boy. His DMs be off the chain, boy. He probably got.
Lead into this relationship shit. Y'all did it.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Like our viewers love relationship topics.
Y'all viewers are women.
Yeah, a lot of our viewers are women.
I think it's because of him. He's so sexy.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Shut up.
See, there you go.
He's like, no. Don't just get into that. He's just like being contrarian. If I would have said it's because of me, he would have said it's because of you.
How can I be contrarian when I'm?
Why do you say it's because of him?
Because he the one reached out to the women.
Bang. Go ahead.
Where does the single man go to meet single women in Atlanta? That's not a club.
So what they say in Coming to America? You go down to the church. You go down to Marta. You said Marta?
Yeah. Marta
really?
On the train.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I met my wife.
Nice.
Say word.
I ain't lying.
That's nice. I don't know.
Marta is the best place.
Marta.
Do you recommend?
I don't know.
Do you recommend online dating? I do.
I think it's a thing.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? I think with the the way technology is, like, why not? Like, a lot of people met online and got married, and are happy, and are happy.
And divorced later.
Nope, and are happy.
He's super right about that.
But yeah, that too.
Yeah.
You know.
Why is it so hard for people to say what they want?
It's hard for people to listen to what somebody tell you the first time.
What?
Yo, move down. We gotta make room for Ellen.
So upset that we switch.
I know, right? He didn't want to be on the
right.
No, but I actually appreciate him chiming in because
he's 100% right about that. He's totally right about that. And it's not difficult for you to say that. It's never been difficult for me to say what I want. It's always been difficult for me to fathom what your response is going to be. Can you take?
Wait a minute. Go back to that question about the the woman want to be married, the man not want to be married. And
Right.
That's why. Because when we say I don't want to be married, and then 6 months later, when she say, "Oh, my friends get married," and you sit there and go, "Bitch, I told you I don't want to get married."
You know what? Some people just
okay. Here you go.
And some people just say shit because they're trying to get something from that person. They want to have they trying to get sex. They trying to whatever it is.
Man, you right about that.
And they'll present themselves a certain way and agree with, oh yeah, you want that? I want that too.
Yeah, I like shrimp.
Man, listen. I know
you
you
don't
don't like no damn shrimp. You're allergic to that shit.
Until shit get real.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
One hospital visit later. Now you shrimp was a bad idea.
Knock it off. I got one. So I got two more. So what is something women do that feels emasculating?
Man, bitch.
That's automatic. Fuck yeah. That's yeah. If
You said call a man a bitch?
Yeah, he said call him a man.
They getting out of control with that now. Yeah.
I ain't never been called a no bitch.
That question was from Sheikah, by the way. That question was from Sheikah. She said, what is something that women do that feels emasculating?
Another thing too, man, just to like take it down from it being on 100, walking in front of me. What? Don't walk in front of me, yo. Like, don't walk in front of me.
Are you serious?
No, don't walk in front of me, yo.
Wait a minute, that's weird.
Don't walk in front of me.
He said, that's weird.
Don't walk in front of me. What are you, leading the situation?
Are you serious?
It's supposed to be.
You gotta be kidding.
Do not walk in front of me.
You lying.
You were in the military.
I don't give a damn about none of that. If me and you together, you walk by my side.
What?
That's it. Walk beside me.
So
or
that's weird. I'm gonna sentiment that. That's weird.
But look, everybody got their thing. Everybody got their thing. Or I walk in front.
I know you joking though. I know you joking.
No.
Give me that cup. You
never want your woman to walk in front of you.
You need to drink some water. Yeah.
I know what's behind.
If you on the street and somebody come up and about to knock somebody's head off, you want to be guarding her. So
I can't be behind me though. Somebody can run up behind her.
Can I? What else? What else for you? And you were serious about that, right?
Do you let
don't walk in front
of me? Do you let women walk on the
I can't believe he's serious. I don't do that.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Hey, man, why
I'll move you to the inside. I'll move you to the inside. I do that. I do that with kids. Of course, kids, women. Yeah, I do that all the time.
In restaurants, I like to be sitting facing the door.
Yeah, I mean naturally I want to face the door. That's just a natural thing.
I want to be able to see you coming in this bitch because everybody doing their little thing, their little pow thing these days.
Yo, I'm gonna answer the question.
Go ahead. You gonna answer for
There's nothing that a woman could do to make me feel emasculated. There's nothing. Now there used to be a time where things would affect me because I know I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a woman. A woman could call me whatever the hell she wants. She could say whatever she wants. It's not gonna make me feel any less of a man.
The only reason
that's not gonna
push back on that
because you know it's true.
Yeah.
Because you know it's true. You know it's true.
I don't know you well enough.
Yeah. He know it's true.
I do.
Nothing makes that.
Well,
I mean, and that's real. And you know that.
That's a strong ass statement. If I didn't know you, and I do, I know you. I'm gonna listen.
And we travel ground. We
went way back. So I'm like, all right.
What's your question? So I have nothing for that. I have nothing for that.
Yeah, but don't walk in front of me, y'all. Let's see. I am 45 and single. Should I be worried?
About what? You said what? Yeah, we trying the same time.
Same way.
What about what?
I got a picture of you right here.
Let me see the picture.
You damn good looking. I got some other kind of pictures of her I want you to see.
That's that. I need to be better.
That's that surface though. Shit. Oh yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
That's that. No,
I know where you going with that.
It's the truth though. They got in mind. I need to be married with kids by a certain time.
We've said this.
I mean,
oh. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
What's her name? Did she was anonymous?
I ain't doing anonymous. I'm putting all.
She's beautiful.
Jobina.
Okay.
Just Jobina. No, she shouldn't be
JoJo.
worried. She shouldn't be
Yeah,
worried.
she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah,
And she don't look nowhere near 45.
She's great.
Yeah.
She's.
I mean, that don't mean anything. Like, honestly, if you was 55, do you have nothing? No, you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. Like, what do you mean?
Same pool, you know what I'm saying?
What is she worried about? What does she mean?
All my friends are everybody I'm seeing on Facebook happy going on vacation, they married.
Oh,
it's
psychological.
The only reason why I ain't gonna join.
Yeah, my best friend is married and blah blah blah. I'm never gonna find anybody and
social stigma.
That is a general social stigma.
Over 45.
It really is.
Not married, no kids. I'm going home by myself. Something must be wrong with me. No, you probably perfect. You get what I'm saying? Your stuff is high enough where you ain't dealing with no bullshit.
I'm going to run through these really quick because we're short on time. So, China from D.C. sent me a few questions. I'm going to run through them really quick.
You got a picture, huh?
No.
I'll show you a picture after.
Easy.
Yeah. I'll show you a picture after. What
I'm just joking.
What are you up to in the world outside of podcasts? What are your projects, work, etc.? So I think I mentioned I do film. You know, I'm a film producer. I write as well. Outside of the podcast, I'm a dad. You know what I'm saying? Love my kids. And that's pretty much it. What about you?
I've got a job. I take naps in the afternoon. I actually do. I spend most of my time trying to reply to text messages and recall people back that call me about this podcast all day. Believe it or not, I actually try to interact with the people that call me about this podcast all day, and it's things like
a lot.
This podcast has become my entire world. You know what I'm saying? And my job actually has become number 2, and everybody is being like, so do you have a guest? I know a guy, and all of these things, and
I'm grateful.
And I'm constantly being like, hey, send me the information for your guy. Let's see what he blah blah blah. Let's see if I can meet with him. Let's see, and that happens honestly about 20 times a week.
Yeah, it happens a lot for me.
So
too.
I actually feel like this podcast is the back end of it has become my.
It's not a bad thing, dog.
Hey, it is. I mean, it is what it is. That's just the answer to the question. I'm not sad or I'm not anything else.
And I do want to I want to give a quick shout out on this because Nice but Feisty Amanda Rosario, she's one of my film partners.
Nice but Feisty.
Yeah, she has a podcast herself.
We're gonna crack.
She's dope. And we created a film short together that's getting recognition. It's getting international recognition. So we're getting laurels, and they're going to be screening it worldwide, like different places and stuff like that. So I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? That's something I'm doing outside of this.
Becoming like a multi-millionaire, can you let me hold like $10,000?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
And it's on camera, so you can hit me up. Yeah. What are some things on your bucket list?
I want to record an album and have it be released on full release on like iTunes or iCCO, an official release. It's on my bucket list.
Nice.
And what's on my bucket list? Joy.
Sunshine.
I'll take it all. I'll take the sunshine, the pain, and all that shit. But as long as I achieve joy, I'm good.
That's an ongoing thing. Like you know.
That's why I said it.
It's a moment by moment thing. Yeah. So okay, that's good though. I like that. My bucket list. I did a lot. Like I'm working on one. So I jumped out of a plane. I did that. I did skydiving, which was great. Felt good. I want to do that again, but I did that. I am looking to have a commercial project in theaters, like and on streaming, and just out commercial project out. It'll be limited theater release because they're wiping theaters away. So it's gonna be on streaming and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? On network television. So that's one. And I'm working on that now actively. Right. So that's I don't have a huge bucket list. You know what I'm saying? Like I do want to go to London. I've never been to London. So, and what I want to do, well, yeah, of course. But it's not just going to London. And actually the shortest screening in London. So I should really go to London to see it, right? See them screen it. But I want to do New Year's Eve in London at what is it, Big Ben? Yeah. Like I want to do that. Yeah. It just looked like some cool shit. When I saw it, I was like, yo, I think I want to do that.
That's what's up.
So that's a bucket list, but it's very attainable. All of those, like that's all attainable. What are some things? What are you reading or listening to right now that's taking you to another level, and why? This is China from DC asked me this.
So China, I'm listening to it's interesting, and I'm gonna be fast. I'm listening to a lot of Prince music. And I know it's like, what? You said that all the time. Now, but there is something that about the relationship with his music that that's tied to the introduction, because actually I was introduced to that music as a really, really young child. Like at 5 and 6, I was listening to it because my mama and my brother used to sit in the kitchen and play cards, and that's what they would play. But the thing is, I'm finding that a lot of my ways come from that music, and it inadvertently entered the way that I am. So,
Prince is dope, yo.
Yeah,
like
I listen so I go back and listen to the lyrics, and I'd be like, oh, that's like I never even understood what the lyrics were.
Right.
And then when I listen to the lyrics, I'd be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
That's just one of the things. I'm not reading anything.
Okay. For me, I read. So, well, I listen to podcasts every morning. When I get up, and what I listen to. I don't know if anybody knows who Abraham Hicks is, but I listen to Abraham Hicks. So she talks about law of attraction. She talks about deliberate creation and stuff like that. So I listen to her, and it's not stiff. It's like it's very, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's super digestible for somebody that's not even ready for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear it, you're like, oh, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's relatable. So, and I'm reading Eckhart Tolle. I never say his name right. Eckhart Tolle. Whoever knows Eckhart Tolle. Yep. The Power of Now. He talks about getting rid of your ego. He talks about the power, like there's power in that, just getting rid of your ego. You know what I'm saying? So that, and I got a book from, I just recently got Anthony Robbins, or Tony Robbins rather, Tony Robbins money book. It's called Money. It's a thick book. I think he only has it online, and it's basically just telling you, like giving you, you know what I'm saying? Just hacks on increasing your wealth, no matter what stage of life you're in, and doing things that's going to help you in that way.
Real quick.
Yes.
Roses.
Real quick. Almost done. I got one more question. Inquiring viewers. No.
Yo, you know how many questions I got? No, I got.
You got more?
17.
We gotta do roses.
Still. Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta
roll. All right. No doubt. All right, roses. Who you got roses for?
Sheila.
Woo, that's a good one.
And the reason why, man, she actually still is very active, and she has a school where she teaches these young girls how to play the drums. And I saw her on a show recently. Still looking good, still doing good for the community. I just thought that was incredible. Like I was like, dang, you know how people
that's a good one.
Like
I love
go off into the sunset, and But yeah, man, Sheila E. Them my roses, man. Let's give that lady her roses while she's still here.
Let's give her roses, man. And you know what? I mentioned this beautiful woman earlier. I want to give my roses to Rosario Dawson. Don't look at me like that or look away. Rosario Dawson. She's a phenomenal actress. I think she deserves them. I've seen her play major roles. Did I give her roses before? I ain't give her roses. I could give her some more roses though. I give her roses every show.
No, you can't.
And it's not just the surface thing, right? She's a beautiful woman, but
Rosario Dawson.
She's what I'm impressed with her. First of all, I'm very impressed by her acting. Like even from her earlier stuff, Kids. Remember that movie, Kids? Did you watch Kids?
Yeah, I did.
That shit was crazy. Kids, Rent. You know, she did the 7 Pounds with Will Smith. That I was really impressed with her in that. And her political IQ is like crazy. You know, like she.
Yes, I mean her.
Well, her man is So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's my roses. Rosario Dawson.
And I'm gonna let you finish this. So that was a question, and it's not a really big versus, but would you rather receive $1 billion or cure racism? So
did we talk about this before?
Yeah, man, but we did.
I think we did.
But we didn't. I touched it and we moved. But I want to know that. I want to talk about that. I actually want to like see what you really think about that. Racism is gone forever, or you would just take $1 billion.
What kind of question is that? Racism is gone forever?
There's a lot about the answer, man.
Wait, you said racism is gone forever?
Racism is gone forever. Nobody in this world would look at another person and make a judgment in regards to the way that a snap judgment based on their skin.
I would kill racism. What? And I say that now. What? Until the $1 billion is in front of my face.
Show up to my new studio and be like, where you get this? Oh, they gave me $1 billion to cure racism. Why did you do racism? I'm living my best life as a black man. I don't give a fuck about.
That's a tricky question though, because honestly, with the bill, you can cure racism with $1 billion.
That's a good point. You can't cure it. You can't.
Nah, you can't cure it. You're right.
You cure racism, then people go judge people because what shoes they got on. What they're already doing.
Yeah.
How fat or how skinny you are. They're already doing.
That look. The politically correct answer is cure racism. That $1 billion in front of my face though, honestly, I don't know. I say cure racism though. You know, that's a good question. That's a damn. That's crazy.
I like shoes.
Yeah, I like those shoes too, man. Damn. Did I have I'm gonna let you finish. What was I'm gonna let you finish.
Remember you said you didn't have now, dog. That was like a duo. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish.
It was my question to you.
And we were supposed to do roses last, bro. You gotta sequence.
No, I actually
you see this?
Like I can do it quick though. So I just did.
Apollonia or Sheila E.
God dang. Ooh. Apollonia.
And I'm talking about as far as looks.
Right now.
Right, you said right now.
Easy.
So I'm gonna do looks and I'm gonna do shit, I don't know. Apollonia.
20 years ago, right now.
If we talking talent,
my answer was for 20 years.
If we talking talent, Sheila E. If we talking talent, Sheila E. If we talking looks, I say Apollonia.
Sheila E.
She was cute. Yeah. She was.
Who, Apollonia?
Yeah.
Sheila E.
Well, I mean, we're talking now, right? So, right. I mean, I'm talking,
Apollonia
talent.
Is deceased, sir.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. So
okay.
Right now.
Well, we can't talk right now then.
Right.
That's what I said right now.
That's when he said that. I was like, easy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. That was good. That was good.
That was a good one. Rest in peace.
Like I always say, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We love y'all. We love y'all's questions.
Yes.
Keep bringing them. We might do this again.
We will do it again because I think this was really a really good show, man. I appreciate all the questions. We tried to answer them as truthfully and honestly as we can. Hopefully, yeah, it was a lot, and we still got more. You know, so if I didn't get to your question, we'll get you on the next one.
Definitely get you on the next one
for sure.
Sorry about that.
Got one. That was a good one.
So no.
All right. We out.